2. RichT versus Deranging. RichT in the top right. He is down 0-1 against Deranging. In the round 2, that complete guess. I think it's round 2. Sorry about that. Of the Team Thermaltake sponsored tournament, partnered with Binary Beast. You can see their logos on the screen. The winner, the prizes are a keyboard, the Challenger Pro, and a mouse mat that I can't remember the name of. And the winner, bearing in mind it's an 8 pool from RichT. He does not want this to go to the long game. To be fair, Deranging did fast expand last game. And this is not just an early scout, people. This is probably to put down a spine crawler, which pretty much gives away, I'd say, what he's doing, because there's no reason to scout this early. I mean, most people just 15 hatch in this matchup, but Deranging, he's putting the gas first, and 6 lings are being made for RichT. This early spawning pool should be interesting. The question is, where is he going to put down the spine crawler? Is he going to put down somewhere where there's low surface area, like here, or is he just going to try and put it down out of reach? He's going to wait until the Zerglings come. Now, this Overlord is in the best path. These Zerglings are just going to run straight underneath it, and Deranging is going to have to react quickly to what he sees. He knows there's a drone in the base, so he's going to be looking out. He says hi. There you go, look at that exact timing. He sees the Zerglings running under the Overlord, and he sends drones out because he knows the spine crawler is going to go. He sent the drones out before the spine crawler even started making. Anyway, pool is just about to finish for Deranging, and the 6 Zerglings are already in the base. Now, what's he going to do? How is he going to react? He's got 2 Zerglings making. He puts down his own spine crawler. This is going to get pretty interesting. The Zerglings need to stay alive. They need to still be a threat. Otherwise, these drones can just go after the spine crawler. He is making 4 Zerglings. Deranging doesn't actually have to mine at the moment. I mean, the reinforcements for RichT are all the way over here. They're not part of the thing yet. And spine crawler goes to low damage. These Zerglings are in very red health, and he picks off 2. And these 2 Zerglings are going to go for spine crawler. He has to cancel it. There you go. And he's going to remake it, but he's remaking it in range of the defensive spine crawler. And I think oh no, he's not. Oh wow, look at that range. It's just out, but it is in range of the hatchery, and he is going to move the spine crawler. RichT getting his Zerglings up. He wants to pick it off. He does snipe off some of the Zerglings of Deranging, and Deranging has nothing in production. He was going for the spine crawler, but it was A-moved, and the spine crawler gets down. He's going to snipe the building spine crawler, and RichT, this rush is not looking so healthy. His last Zerglings have a desperate grasp to try and kill off some drones, but spine crawler says no. Now then, in the aftermath, let's have a look. Well, RichT did not make any more drones after that. He's making one now. He was only making Zerglings. He needs to do something with these Zerglings, because it's 16 harvesters to 7. And yeah, this spine crawler is going to burrow down here. Now, you know, it's not completely over. This spawning pool is still fairly vulnerable, but Deranging has 6 more Zerglings in production, and they are going to come out and meet this rather brave effort of Zerglings head on. And RichT has to be wondering what he's going to do now. Queen is out for Deranging slightly before RichT's, because, well, he has so many drones. He just has so many more minerals. He's floating enough for an expansion right here. I say that, and here comes the expansion. He's expanding right underneath this Overlord. Maybe it's just a sign. Maybe he's baiting him. Maybe he, you know, it's sort of the Marine's dance. I'm not afraid of your Zerglings. I'm just gonna expand right where you can see it. And he's slight delay on the inject. Nothing to worry about. Speed is halfway done though, and when speed finishes, Deranging can really throw the pressure back on RichT. RichT cancelling the Spine Crawler probably because he saw the expansion, so he doesn't expect much pressure to come back on him. He moved the Overlord out of the way because he was expecting a Queen to go down there, and getting supply blocked is never fun. Deranging sacrificing an Overlord. This is a slow little thing going on here. Queens take a while to kill an Overlord, but he just wants to know the drone count, see how far ahead he is, and he's just, well, it's not even that. He's just gonna. He wanted to have a look at the defences. RichT's going to hold the ramp. This is a curious little fight going on here. Zerglings and Zerglings on a ramp. Who's winning? I don't really know. 17 versus 25. There you go. But it's 3x3 on this ramp. So, but here comes the reinforcements for Deranging. He's just gonna force this issue. It's a shame RichT cancelled this Spine Crawler that was on the side here. It's perfect positioning to hold this ramp. I really wish he'd bring the Queen over as well, just to get some extra damage on these Zerglings, but slowly but surely Deranging and his reinforcements are just going to wear this down for RichT, and he's it's not really looking good for him right now. He doesn't seem to be putting down a Spine Crawl either. He doesn't seem to know that there's just too many Zerglings attacking his ramp. Here comes the Queen finally to lend its support to the Zerglings, and now Deranging has to pretty much back off. He knows he's fighting well, I wouldn't say a losing fight, but a less economical one. And yeah, Deranging rightly backs off, but he's still in great shape. He's just wearing down the numbers of RichT. No one's made a drone in a while, actually. RichT's on 12 drones, 10 minutes into the game. It's pretty interesting. It's not your normal game. And let's see, 2 queens out for Deranging, so this is where it starts to exponentially get worse for RichT, because, you know, if it wasn't bad enough to have the Queen in the hatchery, now you have the Queen and Lava Inject. Baneling Nest going down for Deranging. He has a fair amount of gas saved up. He's just going to get a few Banelings, and where can you go with these Zerglings, really? You can't... Oh, nice little sneak move out by RichT, but these Zerglings at the top are just going to run straight in here, and they're on attack roof, so they go for the creep tuner, so they pretty much give away what they were going to do. RichT comes back and does manage to head it off, but these little buggers, Banelings, going to spell doom for RichT. Well, you know, I don't want to doubt his micro too much. If he gets like a 1 Zergling to 1 Baneling ratio by sniping them on the way over, then he'll be in great shape. And he does go past the watchtower. He's going for the counter attack, but does Deranging care? He's just leaving his stuff. He does snipe up some reinforcements. A nice little move there, but this is the problem right here. We've got 2 Banelings and our massive Speedlings going into the main, and once this Queen goes down, he is in such a world of trouble. He's got no Queens anymore. 1 Baneling, oh sorry I missed that, going straight into the middle line. Lots of drones went down, but here's the counter attack, sniping that Queen. There's a couple of Banelings here, 2 defend though, taking out about 6 leans for 2 Banelings. And here come the reinforcements streaming back from Deranging. It's hard to tell really, because it's Zergling versus Zergling. They don't really stand out that much. Sniping up some more drones, and RichT is doing an amazing amount of damage with this. But this is why apparently not all of Deranging's Zerglings left RichT's base, and he has 1 drone, which is currently unaccounted for. I wouldn't be surprised if it ran away. Held up a little white flag and said, "Can I join your hive, please?" And they said, "No, you're not cool enough for this society." And here we go, the final counter attack, and Rich Tools, GG, well played. Congrats to Deranging, who 2-0s in this. I believe it's round 2. I'll check for you. ZVZ, very solid.